Hey everybody, this is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. I had a comment on one of my air fryer chicken wing recipes where somebody suggested that I use buttermilk in it. I could have sworn that I had a buttermilk air fried chicken recipe out there, but you know what, after going through it, I don't think I do, so we're gonna hook that up today. Anyway, what I have is I have the full wings right here, and we're gonna kind of cut these down into wings and drumettes. As far as the tip goes, we're just gonna go ahead and cut this tip off, and I'm gonna use this for chicken stock down the road. So basically, all we're gonna be doing is cutting this chicken between the joints, and these are gonna be our chicken wings. Anyway, as far as the seasoning, we're gonna go ahead and make up. I'm not gonna be using any chicken fried or anything like that. We're gonna go ahead and make our own, and we're going to be marinating this in some buttermilk and hot sauce. I happen to have the hottest hot sauce here I've ever tried in my life, and for some reason, or I need to go through that somehow, and I can't eat it just plain on something. Dang, that joint was killing me. I can't eat this stuff plain because it is like that hot. It is probably the hottest thing that I've ever put in my mouth, so I think it'd be perfect on this chicken. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting up these chicken wings. We'll get to seasoning them and marinating them. Alright, so I got my hands washed up and everything. In case I didn't mention it earlier, the air fryer I'm gonna be using is this Avalon Bay air fryer. Most of my chicken wing recipes that you've seen on YouTube were done with my Actifry Air Fryer, and this is actually going to be my maiden voyage on that Avalon Bay. Anyway, let's go ahead and season this chicken before we get it in our marinade. I'm just using this chicken rub, basically just this chicken rub. You can buy that at Walmart. And we're just going to throw, you know, a little dusting on it. Alright, got that done. Let's go ahead and get it in a Ziploc bag. All right. Now, as far as this marinade goes, let's go ahead and let's throw it in a bowl, because we're definitely going to want to get this hot sauce kind of mixed in well, because I'm telling you, this stuff is called the End. And actually I just got a little bit on my finger. If I lick that, it's probably gonna burn me up. We're just gonna go with about, it's a very thick hot sauce. We're gonna go with about 4 dashes of that, and I'm telling you, this is the hottest stuff I've ever had. I bought some V8 vegetable juice. I put 2 drops in a big old 64 ounce jug, and it was like too hot to drink after that. I had to go buy some more and add it to it. Anyway, now that we got that, let's go ahead and throw our chicken in just a container so it'll sit upright. We're gonna pour our marinade over it. Gonna massage it in. That looked like it covered it all. We're gonna let this sit in the refrigerator for 4 to 6 hours, probably. I want to eat this tonight, so it's gonna probably be around 4 or 5 hours. Now that chicken has about another hour to marinate. We're gonna go ahead and make our breading for it. I'm going with the simple breading on this. Ingredients and amounts are gonna be in the description below. Anyway, the ingredients, I'm just gonna throw them in a Ziploc bag and we'll shake it up. I have some flour. I have some baking powder. Some salt, some granulated garlic and onion powder, and white pepper. Like I said, we're gonna keep it simple, but listen, make this as creative as you want. So that chicken has been in the marinade for about 4.5 hours. Time to go ahead and get this breaded up. Let's roll up them sleeves right quick. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm not gonna use a shake technique. I'm gonna really get my hands in here, make sure that they're fully coated. So since we're only dealing with about 14 wings, I'm just gonna do them kind of individually just to make sure that they are definitely coated as much as I want. We're gonna set them on a broiler pan, and basically we're gonna want them to sit there until the coating starts having kind of a tacky appearance to it. Alright guys, this chicken right here is a wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit, like I said, till it becomes tacky. Probably gonna be about 15 or 20 minutes. Alright, so these chicken wings are starting to get that tacky appearance to them. We're gonna be doing these double-decker style, so I am gonna be putting some on this rack and some directly into our bottom pan. I'm gonna go ahead and spray just a little bit of this olive oil spray. Listen, if you have an air fryer and you don't got that bad boy, links in the description. Get you about 2 of them bad boys. Anyway, I'm gonna put one layer down at the bottom. It doesn't matter if they're crowded or not. Now we're going to put our second little layer on here, and I am going to spray the top of these too. Boom, 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 boom. And we're still going to be under the 2 tablespoons. I just want to make sure that this, or under the 1 tablespoon. I just want to make sure that these, let me get that corner back there, are extra crispy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spray the bottom of these while they're on this pan over here. Forgot all about that. Since we aren't going to have the opportunity to get that bottom layer. Alright, we're good to go. Looks like it's going to be a tight fit, but we're going to rock this out either way. And I'm flipping these over, making sure that the bottom layer that I sprayed with this, I think I might have said olive oil or canola oil. This is olive oil. Let's go ahead and get the top, ensuring that we got some crispage going on here. That back one's going to be a little hard to get. Alright, let's go ahead and rock this out. Shut it down. Boom. Turn it on. We're going to go 400 degrees. Oops. And I'm going to set it for 15 minutes. We'll check it in 15 minutes, see what it's looking like. So I recently made some fried fish, and I did use that double-decker approach with that other wire rack. It doesn't look like this chicken's getting as crispy as I want. So I'm going to go ahead, I just put all the chicken on this bottom layer. We're going to spray it down with a little bit more of this olive oil. I did taste one, and I'm telling you, they're spicy, but they just aren't as crispy as I want right now. Another 10 minutes, we should be good to go. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Got some nice crisp on these wings. Once I kind of got everything on one level and kind of overcame that mistake I made, looks like everything is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and let these things cool down a little bit. Then we'll taste them, see what we think. So those look good to me. Let's get into one of these flats right quick. Just gonna go ahead and pick one out. Now I did have a little sauce with this. My wife was just in Puerto Vallarta and bought some of this. It's called Haba Fuego. It's kind of like a ranch dressing with habanero in it. Stuff is tasty, but I want to taste these wings without it first. So let's get on this flat. Now only put a little of that hot sauce in there, and that heat is coming through on this. Let me set that aside. Let's get into one of these drums with the sauce. Man, that was good. So 2 things I learned from this. 1, just put all the wings in the bottom thing. Don't worry about having that second rack in there. Could have probably saved about 5 minutes cooking time on that. Number 2, thing I like about this that I wasn't able to get in my Actifry Air Fryers, you can just tune in a certain temperature as opposed to just being on or off. So that's a nice a feature on that. Anyway, want more information on that? Link's gonna be in the description. Right on over to Avalon Bay. Anyway, I think I'm about to get my eat on right quick. Thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.